You're downtown, already running late. You pull into a parking spot, grab your phone, and rush toward the parking meter. There's a QR code on the screen with a small message. Scan here to pay. Nothing unusual. In fact, it feels normal. Convenient. Fast. So you pull out your phone, scan the code, and a payment page opens instantly. The logo looks real. The colors match the city website. Everything seems perfectly legitimate. You enter your credit card information, hit pay, and walk away without thinking twice. 3 days later, your phone rings. It's your bank. Someone has made multiple purchases using your card. Electronics, gift cards, online subscriptions. Almost $3,000 gone. And the worst part? Your card never left your wallet. The only thing you did was scan a QR code. That's it. No suspicious email. No strange phone call. No obvious hacker. Just one quick scan during a busy moment. What you didn't know was that the QR code on that parking meter was fake. A scammer had printed a sticker and placed it directly over the real payment code. The website you visited wasn't owned by the city. It was a clone, built to steal your information the second you typed it in. This scam now has a name. Quishing. A mix of QR code and phishing. And right now, it's exploding everywhere. Because QR codes have become part of our daily routine. We see them so often that our brains automatically trust them. Restaurants use them for menus. Stores use them for payments. Airlines use them for boarding passes. Delivery companies use them for tracking. We scan first and think later. And scammers know that. That's why the scam works so well. It attacks people when they're distracted, rushed, or simply trying to get through their day quickly. The terrifying part is how easy it is to fall for. Most fake QR code scams don't look fake at all. In fact, some are almost impossible to spot unless you know exactly what to check. And once your information is entered, the damage happens fast. Your card details can be sold online within minutes. Your banking information can spread across multiple scam networks before you even realize something is wrong. But here's the good news. There is one tiny thing you can verify before scanning any QR code, and it could save you from becoming the next victim. Miss this one detail, and you could hand over everything without even realizing it. So where are these fake QR codes actually showing up? Almost everywhere. And that's what makes this scam so dangerous. The number one target right now is parking meters. Scammers walk up with professionally printed QR code stickers and place them directly over the real payment instructions. Most people never notice because they're in a hurry. You're trying to pay quickly, get to work, make an appointment, or avoid a parking ticket. You scan the code, and the website looks completely real. Same colors, same logos, same layout. But there's one tiny difference most people miss: the website address. Maybe one letter is changed. Maybe there's an extra dash. Maybe the domain ends differently. That's all it takes. The moment you enter your credit card information, it goes straight to the scammer. And here's the worst part. You usually don't realize anything is wrong until days later when fraudulent charges start appearing on your account. But parking meters are only the beginning. Restaurants have become another major target. Scammers replace the QR codes used for digital menus with fake ones. You think you're opening a menu, but instead you're being redirected to a fake website asking you to log in, confirm payment, or download an app. Some fake sites are so convincing they even show real menu items and photos copied from the restaurant's actual website. Everything feels normal until your information gets stolen. Then there are package delivery scams. You receive a random package or flyer with a QR code saying things like, "Scan to confirm delivery," "Scan to claim your refund," "Scan to track your package." The second you scan it, you could be taken to a malicious website or tricked into installing harmful software on your phone. And scammers are now using QR codes inside text messages and emails too. Instead of sending suspicious links, they send QR codes because people trust them more. A message pretending to be from your bank or a delivery company tells you to scan the code to verify your account. It feels safer than clicking a link, but it's the exact same trap. That's why this scam is spreading so fast. People have learned to be careful with strange links, but almost nobody questions a QR code. And scammers are exploiting that trust every single day. But there's one simple test that exposes most fake QR codes instantly. A 2-second check that can stop this scam before it even starts. So how do you tell if a QR code is fake before it's too late? There's one simple thing almost nobody does, and it takes less than 2 seconds. Before you scan any QR code, run your fingernail across it. That's it. Because in many of these scams, the fake QR code is actually a sticker placed on top of the real one. And if you slowly slide your fingernail across the surface, you can often feel the raised edge of the sticker. Sometimes the corners are slightly peeling. Sometimes the texture feels uneven. Sometimes you can literally see another code underneath if you look closely. That tiny detail can expose the entire scam instantly. But most people never check. They scan first and think later. And scammers rely on that exact behavior. Now here's the second thing you absolutely must do. The moment you scan a QR code, your phone shows you the website address before opening it. Stop right there. Do not tap immediately. Read the address carefully, because fake websites are designed to look almost identical to the real thing. A scammer might change only one letter. For example, paybyphone.com becomes paybypay.com, or cityparking.com becomes city-parking.co. At a quick glance, your brain assumes it's correct, especially if you're distracted or in a hurry. That's exactly why these scams work. Scammers understand human behavior better than most people realize. They know people don't slow down to inspect details when they're stressed, busy, or trying to finish something quickly. And once you land on the fake website, the pressure starts. The page may ask for your card information, your email, your password, sometimes even your home address or banking details. A legitimate QR payment page only asks for the information necessary to complete the transaction. If the site suddenly asks for too much information, that's a major red flag. Another warning sign? The website tries to download something onto your phone. A real restaurant menu or parking payment system should open inside your browser. It should not force a download or ask you to install an app immediately. If that happens, close the page instantly. No payment is worth risking your entire phone. And here's the most important thing to remember. You do not have to use the QR code. Ever. If something feels strange, use the company's official app, type the website manually, or ask for another payment option. 2 seconds of caution can prevent months of financial damage. Because once scammers get your information, getting it back is much harder than protecting it in the first place. Now maybe you're watching this and thinking, wait, I've scanned QR codes like this before. If that's you, don't panic. Scanning a fake QR code does not automatically mean your money is gone. But if you entered personal information or downloaded something afterward, you need to act quickly. Because scammers often don't strike immediately. Sometimes they wait days. Sometimes weeks. They want you to forget where the leak happened. The first thing you should do is contact your bank or credit card company immediately. Tell them you may have entered your payment information into a suspicious website. They can freeze your card, monitor unusual activity, and issue a replacement before major damage happens. Do not wait for fraudulent charges to appear. By the time you notice them, your information may already be spreading through scam networks online. Next, change your passwords, especially if you entered login details after scanning the code. Start with your email password first, because email accounts are often connected to everything else. Banking apps, shopping accounts, cloud storage, even password resets. And if you reuse the same password on multiple accounts, change those too. That one habit alone has caused massive problems for thousands of victims. Now here's something many people forget. Monitor your bank statements closely for the next several weeks. Scammers often begin with tiny charges first. A few dollars, maybe less than 10. They're testing whether the card still works before attempting larger transactions. Most people ignore small charges because they assume it's a subscription or random fee. That's exactly what scammers hope for. Also, if the QR code triggered any type of download, run a security scan on your phone immediately. Some fake QR codes don't just steal card details. They install malware designed to monitor your activity, capture passwords, or even gain access to banking apps. And finally, report the fake QR code if you see one in public. Whether it's on a parking meter, restaurant table, flyer, or text message, reporting it helps stop other people from becoming victims too. Because right now, millions of people are scanning QR codes every single day without thinking twice. That's why this scam is spreading so fast. But now you know the one thing most people don't. Before you scan any QR code, stop for 2 seconds and verify it first. Those 2 seconds could save your bank account, your personal information, and months of damage control. Stay alert, stay skeptical, and never trust a QR code blindly again.